So here we are then, folks, the final episode of the series. It comes to its conclusion today as we lift the Bundesliga title. Welcome to episode 18 of our Borussia Dortmund Career Mode series. So then, we're back, and as we're back, we end it as well. So first things first, I have to apologise to you guys. It's been a long time. It's been almost no videos. We had the one episode 17 that was out, and then other than that, nothing. This series should have been finished a long time ago. It really should have. So I can only apologise for that. Obviously, had my PC issue, which left me out for a few weeks, and then after that, just really didn't have the motivation to do anything. Just lost the momentum completely, which was such a shame because beforehand there was just videos out every single day. So it was relentless. So hopefully I can make up for that and we can get back on the bandwagon now. And with that, if you've seen the last episode, then obviously you will have already known that today we are bringing the series to a close. Now, it's a little bit sooner than I anticipated, only 18 episodes, but the reason being is that obviously we really set out what we really achieved what we set out to do, and that was to win the Bundesliga, regain the Bundesliga title after many years without it at Dortmund. Really, we're a year ahead of schedule. I expected this to be a 3-year thing, and I had a 3-year plan, I guess. But we went a year ahead of schedule. This year we just stormed ahead, and until the last episode we were unbeaten as well. We nearly went the whole season unbeaten, and we've just been brilliant this season. We really have. Listen, I know the Champions League, maybe we should have aimed for that, but ultimately you've already seen in this series we got very close both seasons and not quite, didn't have enough. And the thing is, with the Champions League, you could be here for years and years trying to win that, because obviously it's a very hard competition to win. It's straight knockout, you only get 2 legs. So, ultimately it's a tough one. And I just thought, winning the Bundesliga, it did feel like the natural conclusion to the series. So I hope you guys do understand that. I hope you've really enjoyed it along the way. In this episode today, what do I have in store for you? Well, hopefully we're going to lift the Bundesliga title, and that's really the main focus of this episode. We've got this home game today against Augsburg, and I'm hoping that we're going to lift the Bundesliga title today. If not, then FIFA has messed up, but that's what we're looking at. And then we'll probably sim the last game, which is against Hertha Berlin, I do believe. And what we're going to do then is we'll have a quick look back over the season and the series, really have a look at players that developed, maybe give you some guys ideas for players that you can sign as well, have a look at the stats and stuff like that and various fixtures. We'll do a quick sort of self-evaluation as well, I guess. So then, what do we have? So we'll just jump straight into this Augsburg game, I guess. Don't want to run a beat around the bush too much in the early stages. With the team, in fact, we'll go on to the actual lineups themselves here. We're going with the 3-4-1-2, and as I'm a nice guy, I have decided to put Marco Reus in, as some people were very kindly asking me over the course of the series. Obviously Reus a very popular figure in real life, and big fan of him in real life, but in this game, he's just not been very good. Simply, but at the end of the day, people are saying, we want him to lift the title as captain. So I will be nice and go against all the principles and let him do that, hopefully. Other than that, though, it's been, a fairly settled side throughout the season. Marcus Thuram is now back from injury, and this will be his first game back. Very, very good to have him back because we have missed him. Karim Adeyemi did fill the void well, though, for sure, and he's had a very good season. But other than that, again, that 3-4-1-2 has been the one that we've really persevered with and persisted with throughout the majority of the season. Fans ready to hopefully be lifting the title today. And in match day 33, we'll have a quick look at the lineups as well. Tell you what, it's good to see all these young players just really coming through, really settled. Hopefully we get a bit of experimentation as well. We'll see how the subs really line up, see how the game's going. But overall, hopefully, the party isn't pooped on by Augsburg. Hopefully we can just get this job done nice and easy and not have to worry too much. Thuram has got a little bit of space opened up for him. Oh, he gets caught there. And a booking early on. I think that's a little bit harsh. I thought maybe, it was a free kick, but the yellow card feels a little bit unfair. We'll have another look here. Oh, no, actually. Fair enough. It's just Thuram staying on his feet more than anything. So let's have a look here. What we got. Marco Reus is our best free kick taker. And, God, this would be some story if after everything I finally play him and then he actually goes and scores in this game. He'll go for goal. Oh, it's off the post. What an effort that was. Really unlucky from Marco Reus. Changed his starting position, went for a bit of dip, and it just hits the outside of the post. Unlucky in these early stages. Oh, he's found a little bit of space. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Fine space. Only 6 minutes in. And levers it past the keeper. It's a good finish. But I have to question our defending there. What's really going on? It's the centre-back. It's Ep.18 again. He should stay with his man. We're out of shape a little bit. He's originally marking him and then just lets him go. And gives him all that space. Constantly making mistakes. I really should have swapped him out. I really should have. He's not having a great season, that's for sure. And it's cost us a goal. Reus. Can we hit them on the break now? Daniel Marlin, he's got Max Aarons bursting forward and he's going to find him as well. But that is a horrendous ball from Daniel Marlin. Really poor. And it could have cost us a goal. Oh. Well, that's not good, is it? Another goal and he... I don't know what to say. I was sort of dreaming a little bit then. Have a look here. Hummels comes across. It's been Ep.18. What are you doing? It's him again. Oh my word. Right, we're getting instant replay on here. I'll show you. So you can see Ep.18 there. At the back. He's the very last man marking that guy. Then all of a sudden, just like backs off him. And gives him all the space in the world. And that's what allows him again. It's him again at fault. I'm going to have to take him off. In fact, we're going to take him off now. I can't put up with this anymore. He's having a horrendous game. He really is. And we'll bring on Namdi Collins instead. And hopefully he can do something a bit different. We'll put St. Just over on that side. And we're also going to take off Marlon as well. Because he's having a pretty horrendous game. We'll bring on Karim Adeyemi. Make these changes early on. We need to get back into the game. Going to send the ball through to Aarons. Aarons now in an opportunity. He's going to dink it over. Marcus Thuram's there. And straight away we're back in the game. From kickoff, an instant response almost. It's Max Aarons and Marcus Thuram who in the end have got us back into the game. Really well worked. He runs in behind the defence. Karim Adeyemi is the one who sets him up this time. And just a little dink in. That's all it needed. Just a little dink in. And Thuram using his height and his power to get up to that ball. Defender couldn't quite deal with it. And there's no stopping him there. 2-1 back into the game. We desperately needed that. Collins. Go to Aarons. Then look to make a run. Adeyemi. Back to Aarons. He's into Marco Reus. He'll go for goal himself. Oh, save from the keeper. And as he throws it out, I'm guessing it's probably going to be half-time here. It is. That was a chance. That was unlucky. It was well worked. And all of a sudden, these last 5 minutes, we're springing to life. That does give me some optimism for the second half. As a result, I'm not going to change the tactics. I was thinking of going to constant pressure, but with that last 5 minutes just playing so well there, maybe we can take this into the second half. Let's see how it goes. Oh, ball sent through. Namdi Collins needs to keep up with him here. Does well to catch up to him. They're going to go back inside. Defender really needs to clear his lines there. He doesn't. So annoying. The same goals all the time. Just find loads of space inside the box, in the central areas. Because no one steps up, no one tracks them. They all sort of say in the line, look, it's always the same here. And Dahoud's really got to pick them up. He really has to. But again, Just so frustrating. We had an opportunity there to really claw it back and we've just given it away. Royce. Dahoud. Looking to feed it through. Finds Karim Adeyemi. Scores. 3-2 back into the game. What a game this is turning out to be. 56 minutes gone. And all of a sudden, we're back in it once again. Really well worked. Karim Adeyemi through from Dahoud. Good penetration shown. And we're back into the game. 3-2. Thuram, he's got a run there from Karim Adeyemi, and it's a great run, and he's through on goal. Adeyemi, 3-3. What a comeback that is. Marcus Thuram and Karim Adeyemi teaming up, and it's a wonderful, wonderful goal. Karim Adeyemi comes on as a sub, and he's just been electric. He's changed the game completely, had involvement in all 3 goals, scored the last 2, and of course had great involvement in the first goal as well. It's a lovely ball from Marcus Thuram. Look at that. And a wonderful run from Karim Adeyemi. There's just no stopping it. There really isn't. And this has been some game. Defensively, we're all over the place. But going forward, we've been very, very good. Right then, 1 minute added on. This is it. This is the last chance right here. What can we do? Marco Royce. He's going to come out wide. Oh, that's been Royce's season epitomised. Roy, the entire series, that has been him epitomised. Disappointing not to win that game in the end defensively. A lot of issues, and you know, it was there for the taking. It really was. Going forward, we looked very good, particularly when Karim Adeyemi came on. You know, like I said, when he scored the third goal, he did change the game. You know, so thank God we made that substitution for sure. We did clean up a little bit when we took Bella Kochap off, so that was something. But even so, you know, a little bit disappointed that in the end we haven't been able to, you know, just get the win and lift the title in style. As we see the players getting together, Marco Royce will lift the Bundesliga title. You know, is what it is, isn't it? But it's very good to see this. You know, like I said, this was the original goal to win this title. That was what we was always aiming for. Anything else was just an added bonus. And so, just really good to reclaim it. As you see, Royce finally getting his chance to lift that coveted trophy that they've missed for, you know, nearly 10 years now. Nearly 10 years. So not bad at all. Great win in the end. As you see, Roy's running off to the yellow wall there to celebrate. Not bad at all. You know, inspired. And speaking of inspired, we'll talk about all the players and the signings and stuff, you know, in a moment. But we got to say, there's a lot of young players there who've come in and just been absolutely phenomenal. You know, so many to really talk about. I'm just really glad that we were able to do it by sticking to that philosophy, that Dortmund philosophy. You know, signing young players for cheaper prices, trying to develop them. You know, trying to really, you know, bring them up to that level, and just go one step further and obviously win the title. You know, we'll talk about them very, very shortly, but like I say, a lot of, you know, positive players that come out of this. So we come down to the final game now. We are just going to sim it. It is against Hertha Berlin. Can we finish the season on a high? Yes, we can. A 2-1 win in the end. Karim Adeyemi and Marcus Thuram getting on to the score sheet. It looked like a fairly comfortable win in the end, and a good way to round off the season. That does leave us on a total points tally of 85, so that's not bad at all. Just a 1 loss in the end. Such a shame that we couldn't get that unbeaten record. You know, we deserved it. We really did. It just, something happened in that game. We just fell apart. So that's such a shame. But that's the league table overall. Bayern Munich actually haven't won the trophy in this series. Of course, Wolfsburg won it on the last day last year. So that's pretty incredible as well. Not sure it'll be replicated in real life, but there you go. Elsewhere, Cologne, Schalke relegated. Very surprising there. Two big teams. Obviously, Schalke got promoted again in this save. And then now they're relegated again. Likes of Leverkusen, Leipzig, etc. back into the top 4. The normal suspects, I guess you would say. And then elsewhere, let's have a look at the trophy. In the end, disappointing. We fell hard. Round 3. We lost 3-2 to Cologne. That was a massive disappointment. That game was there for the taking. It really was. And then you see, look, they had Union Berlin the next game, and then Bayern Munich. There was a route there. And last season as well, we reached the final and lost. That was another disappointment. To not win the DFB Pokal, that is a disappointment. And perhaps one that, like I say, was there for the taking and we'll feel like we missed out on. In the Champions League, this time around, we did lose to Atletico Madrid in the quarter-finals, 4-3 on aggregate, 3-2 overall. Again, last year, we reached the semi-finals and lost on penalties to Villarreal, I think it was. So, we've come close in that, but again, like I say, you could be here for ages trying to win that tournament. In the end, it's Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain in the final. We would have had Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals had we have got through. But yeah, close, but we just didn't quite have enough in that tournament to really get over the line. So what about the player stats then? Well, as you can see, the top 5, we are absolutely dominating the goal-scoring charts. Karim Adeyemi on 22 in 25, Marcus Thuram on 19 in 24, and then Donyell Malen on 18 in 28. It has been pretty phenomenal how well we've been able to score goals. It really has. In the broader picture, obviously, we sold Haaland, and it was like, how have we improved so much having sold Haaland? Well, it was really because, we replaced him with Marcus Thuram, bringing a lot of goals, and then add Karim Adeyemi. So you just added more goals overall. You brought more to it. So, that's worth bearing in mind as well, is that we added more, and it's given us so much. Because then you swap one out and you've got another one to come in, and there's just more goals. You're not losing out that much. So that's been brilliant as well. In terms of the assists, Max Aaron's leading our personal assist charts with 10. We've also got likes Karim Adeyemi on 8, Marcus Thuram on 7 as well. So that was really, really pleasing to see. And clean sheets leading the lead. Cobble in the end on 10. A little gap between him and then Manuel Neuer and Kevin Trapp both on 8. So that's really, really good as well. Only played one match less in the end. And got more clean sheets. So again, very, very impressive. So what about the team overall? Well, development, like Gregor Kobel, now 85. And then the likes of St. Just, Bella Karchap, etc. Namdi Collins. I mean, he starts out as like a 60, 61 rated, up to 70 now. Played a lot of games. Would have hoped he'd have grown a bit more, but he's still grown a lot. That's for sure. Then you got the likes of Wagnerman, De Hood. Who else? Bellingham, absolutely. I mean, he's just a revelation. He's just ever present in this team. Just doesn't stop. Really doesn't stop. And then the likes of De Ketelaere we signed. He was a 79 rated, came in +2. So that was good in the second half of the season. Giovanni Reina obviously injured, but he was growing as well. Max Aaron's grew a lot. Really, I mean, he was brilliant. As the assist chart really does show. And you've just got a lot of young players here. Malen, Thuram, Adeyemi. With Bergman, it's a real shame. I left him out the squad mainly in this second season. And that's a shame because he was doing well in the first season. I think looking at his attributes, someone did bring it up. He would have been better as an attacking midfielder rather than a striker. And that's really something I should have spotted earlier and addressed. Because then I think we could have got something out of that. We could have changed into Cam. We could have, got him more game time and a more important role. So, that one is a shame, but very much still young, still growing. So overall, as I say, lots of young talent, a lot of growing, and we managed to keep the wage bill, at a respectable level as well. And that's what's meant that, with our budget, look at that, 500 million in a transfer budget, and we just left it. We've not needed to go out and buy. We've not wanted to go out and buy. Like I said, we wanted to keep the philosophy the same, basically. We wanted to keep that Borussia Dortmund philosophy. They don't want to go out spending loads and loads of money. And we managed to do that. So that was really, really good. And just really pleased. Profit of 670 million. We'll take that all day long. So overall then, that will bring the series to an end. It's been good. Really enjoyed it. 18 episodes. 2 seasons. Not bad at all. We'll start to look at now in future with other career mode series. Can we do the structure a little bit differently? Can we get more games in? less episodes? Do we skip out a lot of games and just show certain games and show the highlights of only certain games? That's something we'll look at with the Barcelona series. Again, not sure what's going to happen with that now, whether we're going to continue with that or not. That's something I really need to think about. But, you know, like I say, one that I've really enjoyed, and I hope you guys have too. Thank you so much for watching. If you've come from episode 1 all the way to 18, it's been real. I've absolutely loved it. Really appreciate all the time you spent watching me just have a moan, really, at FIFA. Been really, really good. If you haven't done so already, check out all the links in the description. There's links to my Patreon where you can get access to a whole range of great perks. I'm going to be really kicking on with that. Got a lot of new perks to add as well, so do go and check that out. My link to my Twitter as well. Give me a follow on there. And also there are links to the likes of my affiliate links where you can get access to all my equipment, my PC parts, games, consoles, all that good stuff. It gives me a little kickback, but you don't have to spend any more money, so it's a great way to support the channel without having to spend more money. Leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Let me know that you are enjoying it, and on that note, we're gonna finish it off there. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, it's been real. I'll see you soon.